Hey, it's Topham, it's Music Monday. Today I'm going to go over my favourite 10 albums of the year. They're not going to be in any order, so they're just going to be as they are. Nice and simple. I might put a bit of detail into each one. We'll see how it goes. So the album that stood out for me this year the most was a pop album. Paramore's self-titled album. I like Paramore a lot, but their new album I thought was absolutely brilliant. It was so diverse and it was so much fun to listen to. A lot. And also on tracks like Ain't It Fun and Part 2, it's such a vibe of The Cure, and I really like The Cure, but it really made the album for me sound and feel like it was something really special. So I really enjoyed that. Band I saw twice this year, Tesseract. They released Altered State, and the album itself is remarkable. They've done a really good job with their new singer Ash, and it was thoroughly enjoyable. I really like how some of the tracks were put together. I really liked the third track, Resist, how it built up. I also enjoyed that they included a instrumental version of the album with it as well, something that another album on the list did. That album was The Ocean's Pelagial. Really like that album. It's so intricate and well put together with lots of incredible riffs, and the whole album it's really interesting to listen to. There's so much music there that there's these subtle changes here and there, and riffs might get slightly repeated but they lead into other things, making me always question where the album is going. Incredibly interesting album to listen to. Speaking of interesting, we've got Gorgut's Coloured Sands. While it's not the easiest album to listen to, it definitely has a lot of integrity and it's a very intense album. Solid album to listen to as well. Easily one of the best of the year. If you were to ask me a top 3, it would definitely be there. As for the rest of the albums, it's pretty much interchangeable. So Coloured Sounds was awesome. It's dense, heavy, technical, and just mind-blowingly good. Another album that caught me off guard, I'll say. Although, given the quality of their previous work, I shouldn't say I'm surprised, was Carcass's Surgical Steel. The album's solid from top to bottom. I talked about it last week, and it's just so good. There's so much to it. The riffs are fantastic, the drumming's remarkable, and the solos are just incredible. Absolutely love it. Heading more towards mainstream side of things, you've got Killswitch Engage's Disarm the Descent. Now, while I was expecting it to be good with having Jesse Leach back singing, it was very good. The whole album's solid. You can pick up that album at any point in it and think, it's a solid track. Yeah, definitely. Opening track though, my absolute favourite. Just the best track on the album in my opinion. The Hell in Me. No, that's not it. It is The Hell in Me, isn't it? Yes. So what else? Sticking with a more pop vibe to it, I've got Reckless Love, Spirit on my list. Reckless Love are a band that are a lot of fun. I saw them last year, I think, at Download. Wicked band. I actually found out that the album was coming out the day it came out, and I ordered it immediately because I was ordering something else at the time. I saw it and I was just like, I must have that. And I really like the album. It's really good. It's a lot of fun to listen to, and yeah, it might be cheesy, but you know what? It doesn't matter, it's good and it's enjoyable. Very fun album to listen to. Then we've got Carnival and their album Asymmetry. The album itself is good, it's technical. They've got a good contrast between their quiet sections and their loud sections. The album's paced incredibly well, but it's difficult to listen to just jump into a track. I prefer to listen to it as a whole album, which sometimes time does not allow me to do that. So it's a lot more difficult to listen to, but it's still definitely worth listening to and checking out. Last 2 albums on the list then. So, well, I'll probably describe as my favourite album of the year, but that's because I'm biased. One of my favourite bands, I'll say. Soilwork, The Living Infinite. Double album full of solid tracks. People say, oh yeah, half the album's good, half the album's not good, and it depends on which people you ask. But I think the whole double album's good. You've got the old school style Soilwork and the new style Soilwork, and it all works together. People who think that only their old stuff was good or only their new stuff was good, nah. It's all good. It is all good. Now that album just melded the two together and it sounds absolutely fantastic. I think the album's brilliant. It's so well put together. Just so good. Last album on the list, an album I'm not sure too many people will have heard at all. Shade Empire's Omega Arcane is a atmospheric symphonic black metal band, and it is massive in its sound. Absolutely huge. And it just sounds so good. It's not like it sounds like there's anything missing. They've got orchestra parts in there and big symphonic elements that all come together to create this amazing soundscape that they're putting together, and it just sounds so apocalyptic. It's just absolutely remarkable. Well, it's definitely one of the best albums of the year, but I think it's going to get overlooked. But truly enjoyable. So yeah, they were my favourite 10 albums of the year. There were more, but I wanted to limit it to 10. But there are others that were also good. I'm not even going to get into it. There were so many good albums this year that it made me not even put them into order, how much I enjoyed listening to them. Anyway, that is all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Peace.